So I was accused of three different things na hindi na consistent yung accusation sila sa akin. So I wanted to clear that out na unang-una, wala akong ginawang masama sa babae. Na nung tinanong yung babae, she even said to my friends na wala namang ginawang masama si Diego sa akin. Parang nung pagka-goodbye niya sa akin or pagka-beso niya sa akin, para siyang napadapa. Now this is a statement coming from my friend because in all honesty, I don't really remember this girl that night. Na parang she wasn't a big part of the night. Maybe I remember vividly her taking a photo with me, and then this triggered one of the Lopez brothers to grab me by the shirt, by the jacket, and he flung me to the ground. Now I did not know who this person was who did it at the time. So in my reaction in self-defense, yung pagkapagsak ko, I kind of stood up and made sure that no more punches were going to be thrown at me. Because I was expecting someone to start pounding on me already.
It was on the table, not on the restroom.
No, that's another accusation na mali.
Okay,
so I'll finish that. So yung pagkabagsak sa akin, when I tried to stand up, I kind of pushed up to get the person off of me because I was afraid na magkakarambulan. Pangalawa, sinabi dito na inabangan ko siya sa CR. Which is absolutely false. Absolutely, ang layo yung sinabi nila. It happened right there and then. Nung nakita na nakakbay ako sa girl, after the photo taking, doon na nangyari yung gulo. So, when I stood up and I saw that it was Paolo, one of the brothers, nagkatingin kami. Pero no violent reactions, nothing further occurred. The bouncer came and then held him back. Tapos sinabi ko sa bouncer, okay lang boss, mag-uusap na lang kami. And I said to him,
sino to si Paolo to?
Paolo Lopez. So sinabi ko sa kanya, is it okay if we go outside and let's talk about it? Kasi if we do it here, it's gonna look like we're causing a fight, we're causing a scene. So we started to head outside, and while we were heading outside, yung grupo, dumami. Ang sobrang daming tao nung nakasunod sa amin. At napansin ko talaga. Now,
ilan kayo sa grupo mo?
I cannot say na grupo ko sila. Kasi,
ikaw, ilan mga barkada mo kasama mo?
No, this is the thing eh. Kasi when we arrived in Pool Club, marami akong kakilala dun. So, it wasn't like we were all in one car or tas we were all moving in as one group. It was me with a couple of my friends, but it just so happens that marami kami kakilala dun. So, when we went there, when we arrived there, oy, hello, what's up? So, nagsama-sama kami dun sa isang table. So really, if you're gonna ask kung ilan kami sa group, kasama ba rin yung Lopez brothers sa tanong na yun? Because we have a group photo na kasama po yung Lopez brothers. I can show you the photo na kasama po sila. This is all of us. And they were seated with us. We were drinking with them.
Asan si Paolo dyan?
That's Paolo Lopez. The guy who got beaten up.
Oh.
Yan po siya.
Yung isa si...
I'm not sure where Wilmer is, his brother. Pero yung kumuha ng photo, yung babae, apparently, yung babae ang kumuha ng photo, allegedly, ang sabi niya. So
paglabas nyo?
Hindi, habang lumalabas kami, now, this is something I learned after. This is something I learned the day after.
Lasing ka na yan?
Okay, we came from a previous event, okay? So I cannot deny na we had been drinking. But they had been there since 10 p.m. and this occurred at 2 a.m. So hindi rin nila masasabi na hindi rin sila nakainom. And I also got them a bottle. So imposible talaga na walang makasabi na sober po sila nung gabi na yun. So lahat kami, we all had been drinking. Now, it's not true na intoxicated na kami, na we didn't know what was going on because we were still able to talk civilly. So we were on the way outside of Pool Club when we noticed dumami na yung mga tao na nakapaligid sa amin. The next day ko na nalaman to, pero isasama ko na because this is the series of events what happened. There was another Paolo involved, Paolo Jaramillo. And apparently his girlfriend, kasi nauna kami ni Paolo Lopez lumabas. Tapos sumunod yung mga kaibigan ko, syempre. At siguro nauna si itong Paolo Jaramillo, nakabuntot siya sa amin. Nabangga or nasagi yung girlfriend niya ng isang, apparently so, companion ko, isa sa mga kaibigan ko, which pissed off Paolo Jaramillo. Now, I didn't know that at the time, and I had nothing to do with that. But this girl reacted, And she started saying na grabe pati babae, sinasaktan ako, ay sinasaktan ng mga to. So parang yung grupo ko yung nagmumukhang masama. So aside that so we reached outside, I talked to Paolo and we agreed that it was just a misunderstanding. Everything was fine, and like it was said in the interview report, nag-shake hands kami, nagyakapan kami, and everything was fine. Until ito nga, napansin ko, itong si Paolo Jaramillo apparently called for rest back because nakita namin po sa may gilid namin, sa may kaliwa namin, may nagsusuntukan na. So I ran to the aid of my friend kasi nakilala ko na kaibigan ko po yung naipagsuntukan, si JC Arroyo. Now when I saw him, he was already on the ground at tumakbo na po yung kalaban niya. Yung kalaban niya po, isang malaking, medyo may edad ng lalaki na hindi kaedad namin. Kitang-kita at halata naman yun. So nagulat kami. Doon kaming magkatropa na we were all emotional about that. We got upset nung nakita na binugbog yung isang kaibigan namin. Because we were all wondering why. Because the reason why we went outside was just for me and Paolo to talk. So bakit may rest back bigla? Bakit may isang Paolo Jaramillo na parang nag-hover lang siya around the area of where we were? So when I went back, apparently my friends were saying that he was hiding something behind his back. Not Paolo Reyes, si Paolo Jaramillo. Lopez. Si Jaramillo had something behind his back. And then when asked kung ano yun, hindi sabi na susi niya lang daw. Now, when asked why he was hiding behind his back, he did not reply anymore. And parang he kind of drifted away. He just stayed back. Pero siya pa yung una nagturo sa kaibigan ko, kay JC, na yan yung tao, yan yung upakan nyo. Gumanon siya. So, siya talaga nagtawag ng rest back. So, I went back to Paolo Lopez and I kept asking him, who were these people? Bakit? Akala ko ba mag-uusap lang tayo? Bakit may mga ibang taong nakisawsaw, nakisali? Bakit may ganun? Na it became like a repetitive thing. But we were far away. I was far away from Paolo when I was asking him these questions. Pero paulit-ulit na ako, sino ba talaga? Na it became quite aggressive the way I was asking kung sino ba talaga ang mga to. Kasi alam namin na alam mo. It can't be a coincidence that someone was waiting outside na nakabang lang sa amin para upakan kami. Diba? Until all of a sudden, I was blind shotted from the side. I was hit in the jaw. I was hit in the nose. Napahiga ako. No, I don't know. I can't say.
Ilan sila? Mga kasama ni Paolo Jaramillo.
Jaramillo po, nag-iisa lang po siya, pero tumawag kasi nawala po siya bigla eh. And then he apparently he called from stories ito eh. He called for other people to come, and then ayun po. So I was hit from the side. Nahulog ako.
Sa labas pa rin ito ng...
Nasa labas na to. The next thing I know, I saw other people falling already. I saw other people getting hit. Dugong-dugo na yung mukha ko. Na I couldn't help but I couldn't protect myself anymore. I felt that I couldn't protect myself anymore. So, anong nangyari? Yung kaibigan ko po, lumapit sa akin, kinuha niya ako, at dinala niya ako sa taxi kasi dugo-dugo na yung mukha ko. Sinakay ako sa taxi. I saw again, I took one last glance and I could see that everyone was still fighting. It was a mauling talaga. It was just a big group fight na random people were involved already. And yun.